Welcome to the channel. Today I prepared a kinda long video. Since we are going to do a little review on the journey that BVNDIT has had in the past 2 years. Without anything else to say, let's just start. Firstly, we should know a bit about their company. Since they are small, there is not a lot of information about them. Lee Jo-seop, he used to work at JYP Entertainment since 2005, he was a general manager. During his travel he works for Miss A, Wonder Girls and more, but mainly 2PM. He wanted to produce singers and albums, and on November 2014 he founded MNH Entertainment. They found people but many run away. They were not profits, just investments. He knew Produce 101 was launching, so he sent Kim Chungha and Oh Seojin. They were preparing them to debut in a girl group, so participating was a great idea to promote it. And we all know what happened after. Chungha finished 4th and debuted as part of IOI, where she gained a huge popularity. Sadly, there was not longevity in that group, and the trainees were not at the completed level to debut. So as they didn't wanted to rush things, they decide Chungha was able to grab her spot as a solo artist. I'm happy that they did that, not only because her vocal potential is enough to carry on a whole show, but also let's remember all the other groups with the members of IOI. Unexpectedly Chungha was really successful. Her small but consistent steps lead her to be considered one of the best soloists of the moment. But what happened to those girls whose debut was delayed? Well, nothing much actually. On May 5, 2016, some female trainees participate on the Jeoncheon Paleolithic Cultural Festival as MNH girls, in which they perform some songs. Then in 2017, 2 of the girls that perform at the festival together with other 2 and Chungha did a cameo on the episode 6 of Let's Only Walk the Flower Road, a KBS show where various girl group members will do a scripted drama representing their life stories. Lee Jo-seop in his interview for Stars News said, "I have a very grateful heart towards these trainees. They are children who trusted and stayed with a small company that doesn't even have an office. With that mindset, I think they are enough to become idols. I want to pay her parents who believed in me." Some of the trainees that left the company before joining the group are, Oh Seojin, that after not making into IOI she left the company and become an actress. Kim Cho-yeon, now a member of the pre-debut group, ICE. Kang Ha-won from ICE 1, Park Hae-rin, that almost debut in Weekly. It was in mid-2018 that MNH finally confirmed the debut. On April 10, 2019, 5 girls finally did it. Youngda Seol, she was under Maru Entertainment during 2015, and in early that same year she joined 1PS but didn't get to make her official debut as the group disbanded soon after. She was also a trainee at Doubly Kick Company at some point. She would participate in Finding Momoland, but she left the company to join MNH Entertainment. Debut with the stage name Ian. She is the leader, main rapper, vocalist, and elder member of the group. She used to live with Chungha's family and even joined the company because of her. They are best friends. Then we have Yoon Song-hee. She is the powerful lead vocalist. Is Scorpio and a 98 liner. Her favorite artists are IU and GOT7. She was the first member of the group to be revealed and the first one that joined the company. Young-yu. She is an Aries and a 99 liner. She's the main vocalist of BVNDIT. She was part of the educational institution M Academy and even take part on the 3rd showcase in 2016 where she performs Come Back Home. Lee Shi-myeon, lead dancer and vocalist. She was born in 1999 and is a Gemini. Her role model is Wheein from Mamamoo. Her specialty is Korean dance. She is a runner as well. Last but not least we have Shim Sun-on. She is Capricorn. Main dancer, vocalist, and the youngest. She participated in the 12th JYP Open audition. She'd love to debut as an actress, produce songs, and create choreographies. Sun-on is black belt in Taekwondo. The single was called BVNDIT, Be Ambitious, which has 3 songs. The homonym intro combines the beginning of BVNDIT with a marching song and electronic sound. Hocus Pocus, the title track, which features a mystical flute and rhythmic variation, together with a colorful MV with positive energy. A concept that cannot be defined as cute or teen crush, it was just a happy love song that makes you see how special you are. They didn't use a lot of budget, but certainly this does not prevent the video from having quality. The MV was directed by Vikings League, known to directed videos from Monsta X, CLC, Pentagon, BTOB, and many more. The last song was My Error or Temperature of Love in Korean, in which you can feel the colorful charm of BVNDIT with rich harmony from them. A month later they came back with Dramatic, and what can I say? It was the song. Dramatic has a performance version, but they show us a darker and more mature song and concept. We could hear their lower register, proving us they are versatile singers. This time the song was more rap heavy, and they show how an electronic music dance song can have amazing vocals and a proper chorus with balance. We saw more of their amazing dance skills and coordination. MNH trademark is whacking dance, a lot of hand movements with the beat instead of the lyrics, making it look so smooth. If Hocus Pocus was a bright and sweet spell for everyone, then Dramatic would be the trigger for a new day thrown into a boring routine. Like the last lyrics, whatever we do, we're dramatic, it tries to be a hot song that makes everyone feel the freedom of a new day. Months passed and BVNDIT gives us lot of content in social media. They participate in variety shows, some collaboration with Chungha here and there, and took part of the K-Con festival in Thailand. So later at the same year, their first mini-album B, which refers to the future goal they have shown since the beginning, to grow and captivate everyone with their own style. The homonym intro has a solid rhythm, is a future bass song, and is my favorite intro from them. Dumb, a song with a Latin sound that break all my expectations about them. You can feel both of their previous title tracks at the same time, leading to a new concept. It was as hot as a red sunset, but the lyrics express the desire to return the temperature of love that is cooling down. It expresses the sadness and rising feelings of a breakup approaching. The MV is glamorous. Fly is the third song of the album, a ballad that talks about the beginning of love. It is a song of the R&B genre that warms everyone's hearts this winter, which makes even the overlapping ambience between songs exciting. In 2019 BVNDIT was nominated for the Top Artist, the Female New Artist, Genie Music Popularity Awards, Global Popularity Award at the Genie Music Award. And for Artist of the Year, Best New Female Artist, Worldwide Fans Choice Top 10, 2019 Chu 10 Favorite Female Artist at the Net Asian Music Awards. And they also perform at MGMA Awards. In February of 2020 the Participate in the New.WAV project, was created by MNH and was expected to showcase a variety of music. So they take up a full English song called Cool is a very fresh song with a rich 808 bass and rhythm that hold the center of the music, and the beautiful and rich harmony of the members. The song and the MV invite us to go straight to our goals and remember that we will always have our friends by our side. Just 2 months later, MNH announced that BVNDIT would have a comeback in the middle of that year, but that they would release a pre-release single on April 20th, even though pre-releases weren't trending at the time. I can tell that the MV surprised everyone. It was an animated video about the journey of growing and becoming an adult, which is really connected to the story told in the song itself, the days when her mother became a guide like a star in the dark sky and her compass. On May 20th their comeback finally came with their second mini-album. Carnival is completed with a perfect lineup of 5 tracks with nothing to remove or take away. They are colorful and free, just like the meaning of the word. At this point, things have changed a lot. The quality of their MV has always been impressive, but this time we can really see how much effort they has put into every detail. The girls filmed at night, on top of a building, in an university, even a bird did their thing on top of Yongyu. That's quite lot of adventures for one single music video. The lyrics also have an important story behind it. Amid the chaos where the meaning behind different and wrong intersect, the track represents BVNDIT's determination and courage to reveal their unique voices and start a new movement, clinging to the wild but beautiful confidence of youth. And do you realise the MV didn't show a jungle? Well, that's the point, the metaphor. At times, life in a molded cage seems more threatening and rougher than the wilderness of a jungle. We cannot forget about the intro, Carnival. As Sunun said, that track mixed everything to make it sounds like a whole new experience. The promotions for their B-side Come and Get It started. I did not expect to have a whole new concept, with a set of distinctive outfits. They seems ready to take all over the world. The lyrics scream come and get what you want, without hesitation, is filled with confidence. Is almost a chill song, a great breather after listening to Jungle, but it still hits hard and keep me excited. In this comeback they included backup dancers. The energy they have together is amazing. BVNDIT did really well in comparison with their last releases. They got their first music show nomination on M Countdown with Jungle. They did lot of cover in the later months, participate in K-Contact 2020 Summer. They covered Psycho and Kick It together with Natty. Both covers were insane. They also participate in a song collaboration called We Are All Here together with other 31 groups. But what happened to BVNDIT then? Where are they? They stopped posting and uploading. They only show up to do a performance on the Double Happiness Winter Festival. Why MNH seems to have forget about them? Well, I cannot answer that, because at the same time Chungha have had a lot of releases. They hyped a lot her actual comeback, the one with 22 songs. It's been a long time since I don't see that many in a full album, and I'm really glad she is getting what she deserves. However, I can't understand why MNH doesn't allow BVNDIT to post, upload videos to their YouTube channel, or at least give us a Christmas letter like Chungha did. But I can understand why we are not getting comeback. She is their first artist, the one that did their first paycheck, and most importantly, the one that after seeing how good she was doing in Korea and international decides, together with MNH, to paid BVNDIT's trainee and debut out. Also, they are very good friends. BVNDIT has expressed all her sympathy and admiration for her, so I think we should take that into account as well. I am sure after the big comeback on February 15th, BVNDIT will return stronger than before. I'm not going to say that I love MNH. We'll never know what happens behind the scenes. However, there is an article in Instas that went viral which talks about how good their management. They have Ryuji as their manager, the one who acts in Inkageo alongside Chungha, and that was really worried about not seeing her because she became BVNDIT's manager. They only sign their trainees to a one-year contract so they can easily leave if they don't believe in the system. How considerate that was. So I don't think what we should do is make daily tweets hating on the company or things like that. Maybe we could email them like some are doing to show our concerns. It's been almost 9 months since BVNDIT came back. Yeon said they were the best, and I decide to trust our leader. After all, MNH stands for music and humanism, so let's trust them once to see what happens. I have faith that they will return soon.